It's your boy Cito with the Standing 8 Count Boxing. Now, after 6 months of negotiation, it looks like Terrence Crawford is stepping away from the negotiation table to fight David AVANESYAN on December 10th at the CHI Health Center in Omaha, Nebraska, and BLK Prime pay-per-view. Now, this puts Errol Spence in a very difficult position because now he's got to make a decision. He's forced to make a decision like right now. He can either move up to 154, which is something that he said he was going to do a long time ago. Of course, he'd have to vacate his belts, or he could stick around at 147 and wait for Terrence Crawford. Now, of course, if he sticks around at 147, he will have to face one of his mandatories, either Stanionis or Jaron Boots Ennis. Now, it's not, I think last week, Jaron Ennis submitted a request to the IBF to order the Errol Spence match, but I don't think that's going to happen because Stanionis, he already had to step aside in order for negotiations to even begin between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. in the first place. So more than likely it's going to be Stanionis for Errol Spence if he decides to stay at 147. And he even said last week in a tweet that 147 is just is beginning. He's been at that weight for years now, and it's not easy for him to make that weight, and it's not fun for him. So he's definitely been looking to move up to 154 for a while now. I must say that this decision by Terrence Crawford is kind of taken everybody, kind of surprised everybody. Nobody saw this coming, especially the Spence camp, because they knew Terrence Crawford's legal team was just reviewing the contracts that that they had sent over, just waiting for final approval and maybe a couple signatures, and then then the fight will be on. But so for Terrence Crawford to come out now, or I guess for the news to come out, because it's never actually, the fight has not even to this day been formally announced. Crawford versus AVANESYAN. It has not been formally announced. It has. I mean, if you go to BLK Prime's website, blkprime.com, if you go to their website, you'll see a banner. You will see the Crawford AVANESYAN banner, but I mean, there's no mention of it anywhere else on Crawford's social media or anyone else for that matter, who is normally quite vocal when it comes on behalf of Terrence Crawford. So maybe that's something that's going to happen here soon. I don't know. Maybe he's going to announce it, at an event or an upcoming BLK Prime event. I don't know. But as of now, the fight has not been officially announced. So, but I mean, the reality of it is, I mean, in my opinion, the sun is just starting to set on Terrence Crawford's career, and he's starting to think about life after boxing. So the fact that he took this fight, I think there may have been an element of a FU to Terrence Spence, to Errol Spence and his camp. But more than that, and I say that to say, we don't know how long this fight between AVANESYAN and Crawford has been brewing. We don't know how long they've been in negotiations. That's something that only time will tell. There's a lot of folks out there that's trying to, connect the dots and piece everything together to get, to see, try to bust somebody, and hey, if only time will tell. I don't put anything past anybody. I don't necessarily think this is a duck on Terrence Crawford. I don't think Crawford is ducking Spence. I just think this is a case of maybe he was a little too smart for his own good. $10 million is a lot of money. it's a lot of money for a tune-up fight. I mean, who wouldn't take $10 million for a tune-up fight? Like they're saying, this is his highest payday of his career for a tune-up fight. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Of course, as always, it had to be at the expense of the boxing fans. Seems like we always getting screwed out of the big fights, out of the fights that we all want. But you know, as I mean, if we're gonna look at this objectively, you know what I'm saying, and give an objective opinion, I mean, you can't really blame him that he did it, as much as you may be able to blame him how he did it. Hopefully that makes sense. But I'm interested to know what y'all think. Go ahead, drop a comment in the comment section, hit the like button and subscribe, hit that bell icon for all future notifications. As always, it's your boy C-Dub with the Standing 8 Count Boxing. I want to thank y'all for rocking with me, and until next time, peace.